It's lawlessness in California. It's lawlessness in San Francisco. And businesses left and right are saying, we're getting the freak out of here. I am not going to stand for this. I'm out. San Francisco sucks. Geez, San Francisco, the proposal would allow lawsuits over grocery store closures. A San Francisco supervisor wants to require grocery stores to provide 6 months of notice before closing a location. All right, listen. I went to San Francisco on vacation in 2019. My family and I, we flew to LA, drove from LA to San Francisco on the 101, and it was really cool, right? It was one of those like magical things that I will always have fond memories of. We rented a Mustang GT convertible, going down the Pacific the PCH with the convertible down, just enjoy living the dream, right? And we get to San Francisco, and I'm like, man, this is it, right? We go over to the Golden Gate Bridge. Man, this is it. This is where I want to be, enjoying the weather in the middle of summer. It's like 57 degrees. Like, man, this is where I want to be. And we get home, I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, we got to move. I want to be there, right? I want to be where the action is. I feel like that is calling me. Fast forward 5 years later, San Francisco can't keep businesses. They can't keep residents. They can't keep anything here because crime is out of control. They defunded their police. You've got mass lootings all the time. You've got violent crimes on the rise at all times. And you've got a police force that's just like, whatever, do what you want. I don't care. I'm not going to be involved. I'm not going to get my face put out on the internet as some, racist, homophobic, transphobic, whatever phobic you want to put behind it. I'm not doing that. So it's lawlessness in California. It's lawlessness in San Francisco. And businesses left and right are saying, we're getting the freak out of here. I am not going to stand for this. I'm out. But now San Francisco, in their brilliance, it clearly, in their existing brilliance, they want to make sure that companies stay. And if they don't, we're going to sue them. Our city is so shit, those residents of San Francisco are saying, our city is so shit that we have to sue you to stay here because you're not making any money elsewise. Because thieves are just running in and taking everything off the shelves anyway. So you're going to lose money and we're going to sue you if you decide to leave the city. Give me a break. These people are out of their minds. A San Francisco lawmaker introduced a proposal that would require grocery stores in the city to provide 6 months of notice before closing a store and to explore a replacement supermarket at the vacated location. So I need to give you 6 months, and then I need to find somebody else who's going to take over when I leave. What? This person's proposal would require grocery store owners to provide 6 months of written notice to the Board of Supervisors, as well as the Economic Workforce Development. The store would also require the post notices at all entries and exits as means of informing customers and the general public. The rule wouldn't preclude closures due to a store being unprofitable. The rule wouldn't preclude Okay. So they can still close their doors if they're unprofitable. All right. It was a good idea in 1984, and it's an even better idea now. Oh my gosh. It was a good idea in 1984, and it's an even better idea now. I am venturing to say that San Francisco in 1984, granted, I wasn't around back then, so I don't know. San Francisco in 1984 may have been a much better place than San Francisco in 2024. Our communities need notice, an opportunity to be heard, and a transition plan when major neighborhood grocery stores plan to shut their doors. Meeting the food security needs of our seniors and families cannot be left to unilateral backroom decisions by massive corporate entities. The decisions were made by your voters. The decisions were made by your politicians. The decisions were made by the people who said, we want to defund the police. We're so cool with all this crime happening here. And you know what? Anytime that something goes wrong in California, we're going to blame everybody else instead of looking in the mirror and saying, maybe we've made some mistakes. Maybe we shouldn't be so liberal because we've kind of ruined everything. We've kind of screwed the pooch, as we like to say here in Texas. So needless to say, San Francisco is in a huge, horrible downward spiral, and they're doing everything they possibly can to keep people there. And I want to keep you on this channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of these AI trading data signals that we bring you every single day. So let's take a look at those AI trading data signals for Kroger, right? So looking at Outlier, the world's best AI stock trading assistant, we can actually zoom in here and see that Kroger just got a sell signal about a week ago, April 8th. Now, thinking about this and thinking about what is going on out in the world, you've got a couple things here, right? You've got the fact that inflation is still rampant. You've got Joe Biden saying how he's going to eliminate shrinkflation, which Joe Biden can't do anything these days, it seems like. And then you've got major cities like San Francisco threatening retailers like Kroger, grocers like Kroger, saying, listen, you got to stay. If you don't stay, we're going to sue you to death. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to be in the stock either. So that's one of the big reasons I'm sure that we're seeing a sell signal here in Kroger on April 3rd. So if you want to get these signals every single day, let's not forget, taking a look at the Outlier signals actually shows a 74.77% return. So you don't want to miss out on these signals delivered to you every single day. So head over to outlier.com. That's OVTLYR.com to get these signals sent to you every single day. Now let's take a look at what the internet has to say about this, right? San Francisco is proposing a lawsuit over grocery store closures. Oh, gosh. This person says they're communists. This person says that is wild. Imagine suing a grocery store for closing. People got to chill and support local businesses instead of starting lawsuits over everything. That's not a bad idea. If somebody who lives in San Francisco has figured out a way to be more profitable than a giant grocery store, by all means, I think you should go and patronize their store until it's no longer there, because I'm sure the thieves are going to be like, oh, wait a minute, they're making money. Let's go steal all their funds while they can. So they're going to force companies to stay open even when they can't. This person says, leave now, fix nothing and blame everyone. I think at the end of the day, that right there, fix nothing and blame everyone, is exactly the politics that we have seen coming out of California. Hey, YouTube is going to be recommending you 2 videos above right here. So click one of those to watch more. And thank you so much for tuning into today's Outlier Live. I'll see you on the next episode.